Alright guys, I'm into designing another little pattern. This is going to be a little primitive angel. And I've just went over here and picked my shapes. And there was an oval in here somewhere. Anyways, I got the oval. And then I took a square and went around here. And then, of course, oops, I didn't want to do that. I picked an oval again. Okay. But I put nodes in my square. I made a square box here and put nodes in. And I've stretched it out to about where I want it. So I have it together, I think. So now I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to right click. And I am going to weld it all together. And I'm trying to see if that's really what I want. I undone it. I think I'll bring that down a little bit. See how that looks. Let me weld it again. I think that will be okay. I might bring my sides in a little bit. Just a little. Okay, I think I'll keep it right there. And then from there, I will take it, so I can make it a good pattern. I'll go over to my lines. And I'll make my lines black. And then for them to be, visible. Okay, thickness. I'll make them thicker so they're more visible. Okay, I think that's what I want. Now I'll take this, save it as a PDF, so it can be a pattern and I can share it. And if when I make the video, I'll leave the link below and y'all can have the pattern also. Okay, I just opened up my PDF and I just copied my other angel, the smaller one, and enlarged this one, and there's both sizes on the pattern. But I just opened it up, the PDF, and printed it out and on cardstock. And I'm using the ends because they're really straight. And so I'll just fit it there. And I'll just draw these off on, I went and got some scrap wood I had in the garage. And I've traced it. And now I'll take it out to my scroll saw and I'll cut them out. Okay, to make this just a little bit easier, I'm going to cut both ends of my patterns. I'm going to cut this end and this end, so it'll be easier on my scroll saw to maneuver than this one piece of long wood. Now I'm going to take them to the scroll saw. Okay, I have both of them finished cutting, and I'm going to take them over to my sander and sand them down a little bit and then go in and start painting. Okay, I'm going to start with just putting a light watered down stain on them. I am totally out of my Waverly antiquing wax, so I have this full cart antiquing wax, and I poured some in here and I've watered it down some. And I'm just going to, boy did I water it. Anyways, I'm going to just give this both pieces, just a coat of this, and then let them dry a little bit, and then I'll start painting. And I think what I'm going to use for painting these, since my walls are dark, I'm going to keep them a little lighter color. I think I'm going to use the Dixie Belle drop cloth on them. And of course I'll use my favorite, the Delta Ceramic Coat AC Flash. Yeah. And then start decorating her after I get all that done. I won't do a whole lot because it's a primitive angel. Anyways, I'm going to finish both of these, give them a stain, and let them dry, and I'll be back. Alright, these are dry. I'm just going to paint the fronts. This is going to be a pretty fast craft. Easy and fast. And I think I picked the wrong brush. Okay, one more swipe down that way. Well, yeah, this one's a rounded brush. I should not have done that. But I did. Okay, there's that one. Now I'll do this one real fast. I think that'll work. I think it's only going to take one coat the way it's looking. It'll be fine. Alright, then I'm going to hit this a little bit with the heat gun so I can go move on. Mainly around the neck. Alright, now I'm going to use the color drop cloth on it because, like I said, my walls are log and they're dark. Like to not cut that open. I think this brush is just a little big. Ooh, where's all my brushes? I need to buy some new brushes. Okay. This will probably need 2 coats. I gotta be thinking on what I'm going to use for wings. I have some of those little doilies. I don't know if I have any that's big enough because I have little tiny doilies. I got sticks. Well, yeah, I still have some sticks left from my last project. Could do it maybe out of wire. I'm going to have to be real careful right here because I know I'm going to put something around the neck. Okay, I'm going to finish this up in the other one and I'll be back. Okay, they are dry and I'm going to start on the face. I'm going to get some blush here. And little finger dauber. I cannot believe there's still a fly flying around. I have wasps in here too. I run when they get in here until I can find them and get rid of them. Okay, cheeks. I think that's a little big. I wonder if this would be too small. Probably. Let's try it. Not putting it on there like I thought it would. Ah, what is... I'm going to use my dauber. Okay, now the eyes. I got a little tiny brush here. And let's see. Move this stuff out of my way since I'm finished with it. Okay. It's a little thin brush. Let's see. I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna lay them down. Well, here goes nothing. Got right there. Kind of turn my hand that way and right there. It's good enough. Don't want to keep messing with it. That one went more round. There, those work. And then when they get dry, I will take a stick and dot some white in them. And I think I know I'm going to take and go around the edges. Let's see, where's my darker dauber? Okay, I'm going to use some, what color is this? Vintage Photo ink, distressing ink. I didn't want to float it. I could have floated it with paint, but I've got to where this is easier. Need to pick me up some more daubers. Wood's kind of tearing the dauber up. Okay, now I'll go around this one. Just going around the edges. I think that's almost dry enough that I can put the eyes on, or the dots of white. All right, that's good. Set that aside so it's out of my way. Okay. I need some white paint. I thought I had it here. I'll just use this drop cloth. Just gonna dot. Oh, it's a little wet, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. There. Wipe that off. Now, dot these. That's good. Now, I did drill a little hole in the top of the head here and here, so I can take some wire and make a halo. So I'm going to go gather some wire up, and then I want something to go around the neck and figure out what I'm going to do for wings. I want those to dry though. The eyes, I want it to dry well. Well, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a shot. I have some cheesecloth. I know I had coffee dyed it or tea dyed it or something at one point. And if you remember that stiffy stuff I bought the other day for 50 cents at the craft store, yeah, I'm going to use some of that. It's going to be kind of messy, and I hope once I get that squished together I can get it out right, because you know, anyways, this cheesecloth, maybe I'd have got my better cheesecloth. But I'm going to try to shape some wings. You could use anything. I could use raffia, sticks. I had some, that corrugated cardboard I used here a while back on the back of my manger. I could have cut some wings out with that. But hey, I'm going to try something different. Get this all pulled out like it was. Well, you know what? I could do that on my mat here because it's silicone. It'll come off from it. If this don't work, I might get my little better cheesecloth that I have. Well, that's, I've got 2 layers here. Okay, let's see here. Kind of bunch it up in the middle. I need something to wipe my hands off with. I don't like the way that's looking right in there. Okay, where's my little doll, or little angel? It needs to be scrunched up more. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Now, I think I'll just leave it like that right there and start hitting it with my heat gun and see if it stays stiffened. We'll see. Okay. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun and kind of mess with it a little bit. Okay, I took some jute from, I got this at Walmart, it's the thicker jute, and I wrapped it around, like around this board, like that, several times, and I pulled it off and I'm tying it in the middle. So I think that's what I'm going to use for the little bit larger of an angel for wings. And this one is still drying, and I believe I'm going to use that on my smaller angel. I think that looks really cute. Okay, there's my wings. I got those taken care of, and I took the wire, some wire, and just put it in a circle. And I've stuck it down in there. I'm going to have to glue that on. I don't know I did another one for the other one. I've lost it. I'm going to have to find it. I got stuff going everywhere. I hope I don't have to make another one, because I know as soon as I make it, I'll find it. Okay, we'll set that aside, and I'll worry about that here in a little bit. But I think I got this material at the thrift store. There's quite a bit of it. And I cut a strip off, and I'm just going to tie that around her neck. Get the wrappings out. Okay, I don't want to mess that up. I want that to dry good. Is this too thick? I don't think so. Okay. I want that to lay right there. That one's staying already. I'll just tuck a little glue in there so it doesn't come untied. Okay, that one wants to go up too, but I think I don't know if I need to cut it off or not. Come here, unravel. Put that about right there. Okay. That'll work. And I got these little stars out. I think I'll make that shorter yet. I'm going to put a little star there. I wished I could find her halo. That's the other one. That right there. You could decorate them anyway. You could put buttons on them or anything. I think that still needs to come off shorter because it's hiding my star. There. That's good. And then the wings will go on there. And then when I find her halo, I know it's here somewhere. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut that just a little shorter. And then I have a larger star for this one. I can go ahead and finish that one because the wings are there and the halo. Okay, now the halo. And the wings. This really would have been cute with the stick wings, but I didn't have enough sticks and I didn't want to go outside. It's cold. Okay, those are going to look cute sitting around on a shelf and stuff. That's cute. Now, I'm going to let this one dry and find the halo and put it all together. And I'm leaving the pattern that I made for the angels, just the pattern, down below. And then you can come up, if you can get your wood cut, you can come up, decorate them whatever way you want to. This is just for some inspiration. All right, I'll finish this up and then I'll have them styled and I'll show it to you. I probably won't be making anything else, I don't think, because my other video was so long. I've done so many different ornaments and it was a long video. But I'm going to show you what else I'm doing. It's kind of off this, but I'm going to show you what I bought and what else I'm going to be doing and give you a little glimpse of that, because you might see that here and there. If I've spent the money and I want to do it, I'm going to show it. So I'm going to finish these up and I'll be right back. Okay, well, I bought me a sublimation printer. Like, I needed something else to go in my room. I really don't have any more room. This is probably an 8 by 10 room. It is small and it's packed with all my crafting supplies. But anyways, I got the Epson 2800 and I didn't put any of the regular ink in it. I automatically filled it with the sublimation ink and set it up and it was ready to go. And then I bought me a tumbler press. And I've made several things and I've messed up right off the bat learning. I bought me some coffee cups, and first thing I did is I stuck this in my press and pulled it down too far and then pull the press. I busted the handle off and it didn't sublimate too well there, but it turned out pretty well there. And then the tractor, it's okay. I can see that my press doesn't really get well on the ends, but when you get in the middle, it's fine. But anyways, this is one I done because, for one thing, I have, you know, my coffee bar, and it's done. I like primitive, and you can't find anything primitive in coffee cups. So I took this here. I had, if you'll remember, if you watched the little video I had of the small box, I had this on it. So I did do that, and I'll be making 2 of these. And then, let me turn you around slowly. I do have gifts made. I do have some tumblers made. And tumblers are way easier to me than coffee cups. They turned out gorgeous. But I can't really show them because they're going to be gifts. But let me pause this for a minute and turn around and let me show you what else I'm going to put on coffee cups. Okay, you know I have to have crows, right? And I thought those would be cute on a coffee cup. I'll be putting one there and then one on the other side. And I think right fast I'm going to get that ready, and I'm just going to show you doing this one pattern here and how it turns out. I want 2 of these and 2 of these to go on my coffee bar. I'm not an expert at sublimation for sure, because I just started, and I won't be teaching how to do sublimation, but occasionally when I want a special thing, you know, like this, I'm going to show it. Before I get started on the coffee cup, I wanted to show you my t-shirt that I made. I'll be making me a lot of t-shirts now, and they're so vivid and pretty with the sublimation. But I wanted to throw that in there and let you see what else I've done. All right, I have my cup. I have my image taped on my cup. I'm going to put it in here, and I have adjusted my tension for the coffee cup mug. And, well, almost tipped the table over. I'm doing this one-handed. And now I'm going to let that do what it does, and I'll pull it out and check it, and if it needs a little more, I'll put it in for a little more. But I'll come back when I pull it off and show you what it looks like. Well, there's what it turned out like. It's not as black as I wanted it, but it's still awful cute. And I think I want 2 of those and 2 of these to go on my coffee bar. I wish I could buy this image, because this is one I done in silhouette. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of black left on that. That should be dulled. I don't know. Still a lot of black ink left, and I put it in twice. But you can see the, usually if you can see through, you know, see the image coming through, you should have a pretty good image on your cup. But I'm telling you, coffee cups are giving me, or coffee mugs are giving me a fit. I still like it. I still think it's cute. So I'm going to make me another one of these and another one of those. Alright guys, that's all I have for this video. So until the next one, we'll see you later.